You're watching Ujokes. I'm Jonathan Mangum. Welcome to the show. You're watching live right here on Facebook. And welcome back if you've been watching our shows. This is our 5th episode. We are very excited to be doing this. We have some great guests here today. And if you're new and wondering what the heck am I watching, this is a live improvised game show where professional funny people compete for the best joke based on a suggestion that I give them. The fun part, the cool part, is that you watching right now live get to compete too on Facebook by typing in your joke in the Facebook chat. You don't have to play, you can just watch, but if you have a good joke, go ahead and type it in. Our producer, Josh, will do his best to pull out the best one. And then I get to decide who the winner is because I like to judge people and their creations. That's how the show works. Let's go ahead and meet our guest today. I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeff Davis and Joel Murray. Hey, guys.
Hello. Hey, Jonathan. How are you, man?
Great to see you guys. I'm so excited. I've had the pleasure of doing improv with both of you before.
For a long time. I knew you since the pre-Who's Line famous Wayne Brady days.
That's right. Yeah. Way on back in the Comedy Sports days, right?
In your SAC Theater in Orlando, Florida?
Yeah, in Orlando. And Joel, I've done one with you. I don't know if you remember, it with the Second City was doing a show at the Improv off Melrose, and we did a scene together.
Oh, those were exciting times. I remember it.
And you've been on so many TV shows, man, like over 200 TV shows, and of course, MadMen, and you're amazing actor and comedian. So thanks for being here, man.
I'm more of a dramatic actor. So when you say professional funny man, I'm more Shakespearean kind of thing.
Well, yes,
I'll give it my best
there's
on
an esteemed thing about you. And both of you guys tour with the Who's Live show, which if you haven't seen, when this show comes to your town, it is so funny. It's these guys and Ryan and Greg and sometimes Dave Foley and sometimes Drew Carey. And it is a hilarious show. So if you see the Who's Live show, please check it out. These guys are amazing.
How many seasons, Jonathan, has Let's Make a Deal going on?
We are going into our 12th season. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Are you still, you enjoy it? You still having fun?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's giving somebody $20,000 or giving them a car is such a great feeling when you see someone's life change.
There's all that noise and energy. Do you go home and have dreams about that? Like I worked on Price is Right briefly, and I went home and had crazy, like not nightmares, but just like the amount of energy in that room, like was just in my brain for so long.
You know what I do is I go home and I bring that energy home, and I'm like, all right, family, let's eat. Who wants to eat? Woo! I don't think they like it. Well, I think you guys, it's time to play a little Ujokes. Here we go. Our first game is called What's This Invention? What's This Invention? How this works is I'm going to show you guys an invention, and you are going to tell me what is it called and what does it do. Here's the invention. Are you ready? And there it is. Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe in lieu of toilet paper, people want this nowadays. I don't know. It seems scary and horrible, but it's a thing. So if you have an idea for what this is, what it's called, go ahead and type it now into the Facebook chat. What is this invention? We'll start off with you, Jeff. What is this invention?
It's called the Flosso Snapper, and it teaches children. It teaches children about dental hygiene while they urinate.
The Flosso Snapper.
Yes,
it's an educational thing for the kid. I hate to find out what happens when they don't learn their lesson. Joel, what do you think this thing is called?
Well, I saw one of these over in Europe a couple of years ago. This is known over there as the anal hygienist.
The anal hygienist.
That comes out and sprays, and there's some suction involved as well. It's a lot of the fun of being at the dentist, but we're keeping yourself clean too. And also, it makes it very important to have your wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, geez.
There's nowhere to sit.
That could be painful. Those were both excellent answers. Let's go to the audience here. We're going to find out what the best audience answer is. I am looking here now. It's popping up. It looks like Annika Maxwell says a toilet that was made so that if you don't have any toilet paper, it bites it off.
Oh, no!
I believe that would be called
Annika, please. This is a family program, Monica.
Oh my gosh. Annika. She's missing an M, apparently. The winner of that round is Joel Murray, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, fair enough.
That was a good one.
Fair enough. Ankle hygienist.
We're going to move on to our next round. This is a little game we call Name the Movie. Name
And her.
movie. No, not yet. Don't name it yet.
Curly Sue.
Not yet. Not yet. You have to wait till I show you the picture.
I don't know.
Curly Sue?
I'm going to show you a picture, and you tell me what movie you think it's from. You can say a real movie or a fake movie. It doesn't really matter, but just make it funny. So what movie is this from? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I can think of a couple movies that this might be from. None of them family friendly. If you think you might know what movie this is from, at home, right in the Facebook chat, go ahead and type it in. What movie do you think this is from? All right, we are going to go to Joel first. Joel, what is this movie from?
Oh, this is a shot from the set. They're filming the sequel to The Irishman, based on the book. I heard you paint houses, and this is going to be a new version with De Niro and Alan Arkin, entitled "I Hear You Blow Mimes."
I hear you blow mimes. That is excellent. Very nice. I hear you blow mimes. Jeff, what movie is this from?
This is an Italian sequel to Spike Lee's film. It's called Do the Right Bing.
Do the Right Bing.
Oh!
What's this for everyone?
Good answers. We're going to the audience now. If you had your joke, hopefully you typed it in the Facebook chat. Our producer is furiously looking through them and sending it to me. It looks like Kayla Styles, Clark dances with plumbers. Clark dances with plumbers. I'm not sure I get it, but I'm happy that you participated.
Yeah.
Clark dances with plumbers.
It looks like Clark is taking a visit to the anal hygienist.
Oh, geez. I think
he's trapped in a glass box with a mime. That's just me.
I think you're all right. I think that round for the excellent pun is going to go to Jeff Davis. Jeff Davis wins that round. Clark is part. I'm reading about the Kyla Styles. Clark is part of her name. Oh, her last name is Carla Styles Clark. So dances with plumbers. That makes a little more sense.
Dances with plumbers.
Dances with plumbers. Thank you.
I'm laughing.
I'm still giving that one to Jeff, though. So we're going to move on to our next round. Our next round is a game that we call What's Her Next Line? What is her next line? I will show you a picture of a lady. She will be about to talk. You tell us what she about to say in her about to be talkings. And here it is. Bam. Okay. All right. She seems like a serious person. She seems like she wants to help people somehow with her object. What is she about to say, though? What is she about to say? That is the magic question. Type it into your Facebook chat if you have a good one to what this lady is about to say. And we'll start off with Jeff. What's this lady about to say?
It's just as tasty as my soul.
Ooh, it's just as tasty as my soul. I like it. It's deep.
Meaning it's bland and desolate and empty.
Oh, is that the kind of women that you're used to dealing with?
Kind of an Ibsen-esque, kind of dark, lonely version.
Well, you get the literary award, whether or not you win this round. I just want you to know. Joel, how about you, man?
Well, this is from an old print ad I remember seeing in the 60s. And she simply says, "Finally, a diaphragm for us squares."
Yes,
I had no idea what it meant back in the 60s when I was a young lad, but
Can I redo mine? That was mine.
We're judges. Yes, all 6 judges have decided to give you another chance, Jeff. Go ahead.
I mean, it's still not as good as Joel's, because Joel's, that was just the best one. How about this? I Loaf you.
I love you. I love you.
Stupid.
I like that. That's a good one.
No,
We're
it's
going to go to our audience here. It looks like Martin Jones, bread, the other white meat. Bread, the other white meat. That's great. I like that one.
That's better than both of mine.
But none were better than Joel, who wins that round. Joel wins that round. Good job.
How about one more on that one? One more slice makes it a club.
It's funny. Joel emailed me earlier today after he agreed to do the show. He's like, what rated is this? Because I just want to make sure. I go, yeah, PG-13.
I'm sorry. Well,
You want to know how to push the envelopes. I love it.
I've been drinking. Did I mention that?
Yeah. Oh, yes. We all should be drinking. It's time for our next game, and it's called One Syllable Rant. One Syllable Rant. What's going to happen is I'm going to show you a picture of someone, and they're going to be ranting. What are they saying? But you can only use one syllable words. Don't use two. You'll be disqualified. Only one syllable words. Here is the picture. Ooh.
I know that guy.
He's an angry guy. Also, if you know this guy, please let him know that he's being made fun of on Facebook Live right now. What is he saying? One syllable words only. Hyphenated words are not acceptable. One syllable words, type it in the Facebook chat if you have a good joke. We're going to start off with Joel. What is this guy saying? What's his rant in one syllable words?
This is my friend Alex. He's a bartender back in Chicago.
Oh.
Well, what he's saying is, first, where do you get off in my house?
Wait, you could do a sentence with all one syllable words?
Correct.
All gotta be.
Oh, I thought just one syllable word.
No. A sentence in one syllable words.
Where do you get off in my house? I can't.
I can't. Those are all one syllable words. Where do you get off in my house? I can't.
Second.
I like it. Good job. Oh, there's more.
I know you pay the rent here, but that doesn't make you the boss.
Doesn't. Oh, you said doesn't. That's a two-syllable word. You are eliminated from this round, Joel Murray.
Good.
Jeff Davis, what is your one-syllable rant?
First off, fill my drink, then get the flag out of the plant.
If you notice behind him, there is a flag in the plant. Fill my drink, get the flag out of the plant. Excellent. Observational.
I think it's Norwegian. That might be a Norway flag.
It might be in Norway. Let's go to the audience here. Our producer is searching through the chat to find the good one-syllabled rant from you guys. Any second, it'll be popping up on my screen.
Anybody in the audience understand the game? Yeah.
Here we go. It looks like, oh, wow. There's he just sent me like 15 of them. And Angeliki Broskiki, is that your name? Good for you. Angeliki Broskiki. Yes, I meant both duck off and back off. Yes, I meant both duck off and back off. I don't know what's happening.
I think she misspelled fuck.
I think.
What's the rating on this? I forget
It's
the
okay.
rating.
Our censors will bleep
He's
that.
brought much pride to the Jasicki family.
Yes, never. I'm sorry. I broke my own rule. Never say fuck in front of the KIDS. So I'm sorry.
As long as you spelled the kids, we're fine. So I'm going to give that round, I believe, to Joel, you were disqualified. Jeff, you mentioned the flag and the plant. Jeff Davis wins that round. Good job. All right, we're moving on to a little thing that we call last week's best. Last week's best. And there's 2 seconds of music.
Shouldn't there be an apostrophe in there?
There should be. There should be. Basically, not everyone can watch this live. We wish you could, but people will see it later on Instagram or Facebook, and they want to be able to play. Well, you still can. If you're watching this later, you can still type in the comments a joke you have. We look at all the jokes that are submitted all week long, and we pick the best one. So last week, we played a game that was called, I forget what it's called, but we show you a picture of a yoga pose, and you have to tell us what is the name of that yoga pose. And last week's winner was for this game, for this picture, was Chuck Snyder, Cocker Sterrier. Cocker Sterrier. So Chuck, thank you. Thank you for playing. You'll receive a lifetime supply of money while supplies last. We're going to move on now to our last game, and it's called What's This Game Show? What's this game show?
You joke.
We're going to show you a picture from a game show, and you tell us what you think the name of the game show is this picture is from. What's this game show? And here we go. Oh, man. The pinching of the nose part is something that happens quite often here in the Mangum house that my wife does. But at you at home, what is this game show? What is this game show? I'm going to start off with you, Jeff Davis. What is this game show?
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Money Dipped in Shit.
Oh, if only. That actually could be the right answer. Joel, what about you? What is this game show?
Oh, this is great. This is, of course, Art Linkletter and a young Drew Carey hosting World Denominations. And you'll see she's picking up a 20 there on the second level, and she's going to climb up, and she's going to get a higher denomination. She's going to go 50, 100, a $500 bill, and a $1,000 bill. And this was originally thought up at Merv Griffin's daughter's bat mitzvah. Yeah. Using no smell or eyes or sight. No smell, no sight. She has to find, depending on what rung she's on, a certain bill crumbled up somewhere on the stage.
This not only did you answer the question, but you've actually come up with a great game show that I think I'm going to be pitching next week to A&E, if that's all right.
I can't tell from here if she's got on a skirt or shorts, but one of them would be big in Japan.
You won't be able to tell. We're going to go to our audience. It looks like the winner is Martin Ross. Whose smell is it anyway? Whose smell is it anyway?
That's pretty good.
Guys, I have to give that to Martin Ross. Good job, Martin.
You gotta get it, man. He's Martin Ross.
So that's our show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please share and like it if you can. If you're not watching it live, or if you're watching it on Instagram and you want to come play, come back to the next one right here on my Facebook page, facebook.com/The Mangum. This Friday, April 10th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 Eastern for our next episode of Ujokes. And give it up for our guests today, Jeff Davis and Joel Murray. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. We'll see you next time on Ujokes. Bye, everybody.